At first glance, airlines choosing between the Boeing 787 Dreamliner and the Airbus A350 might seem like a straightforward competition. Both are composite aircraft designed for long-haul efficiency. Both offer advanced passenger comfort. Both promise lower fuel burn compared with older aircraft. But something just shifted. As fleet planners quietly demonstrate, airlines are not really choosing a winner. They are solving a network puzzle shaped by route distance, capacity needs, and economics. The A350 dominates ultra-long-haul missions thanks to its larger fuel capacity. The aircraft offers roughly 9,000 nautical miles of range on the A350-900 variant. The A350-1000 pushes even further with similar or slightly extended capability depending on configuration. The Boeing 787 tends to shine on routes under about 6,000 nautical miles. Its lighter structure and lower trip cost make it more economical on these missions. In practice, airlines deploy them differently. Some carriers assign the A350 to flagship ultra-long routes. Meanwhile, the Boeing 787 handles medium-haul international networks. That strategic difference is showing up clearly in recent aircraft orders during 2026. We are only about 5 months into 2026. Boeing's 787 Dreamliner program has already secured major new commitments from global airlines. The widebody market is showing remarkable strength after years of uncertainty. Delta Airlines ordered up to 60 Boeing 780-710 Dreamliners on January 21, 2026. The order includes 30 firm aircraft commitments. Delta also secured options for an additional 30 Boeing 780-710 aircraft. This represents one of the largest widebody orders from a major U.S. carrier in recent years. Delta Airlines CEO Ed Bastian stated the Boeing 787 order supports the airline's long-term fleet modernization strategy. The aircraft will enable Delta to grow and optimize its international network. The Boeing 787-10 is the largest variant in the Dreamliner family. It offers exceptional fuel efficiency and range for long-haul international routes. Delta plans to use these aircraft to replace aging wide-body jets. The airline will also deploy them on new international routes as global demand recovers. Stephanie Pope, Boeing Commercial Airplanes President and CEO, called the order a strong endorsement. It demonstrates Delta's confidence in the Boeing 787 family's performance and economics. Sun PhuQuoc Airways announced an order for up to 40 Boeing 787-9 Dreamliners. The Vietnamese carrier is a newly established airline planning significant long-haul expansion. The order represents a massive commitment from an emerging Asian carrier. Sun PhuQuoc Airways plans to use the Boeing 787-9 fleet to operate intercontinental services. Routes between the United States and Vietnam are specifically targeted. The airline intends to connect Vietnam with major destinations across North America, Europe, and other regions. The Boeing 787-9 offers a range of over 14,000 kilometers. It can carry approximately 290 passengers in a typical two-class configuration. Sun PhuQuoc's commitment demonstrates strong confidence in Vietnam's aviation market growth potential. Air Astana finalized an order for up to 15 Boeing 787-9 Dreamliners on February 17, 2026. The Kazakhstan flag carrier's order converts a previous commitment into firm orders. This represents Air Astana's largest single airplane purchase in the airline's history. The agreement includes additional aircraft to be delivered via lessors. Air Astana's total Boeing 787-9 fleet will grow to up to 18 aircraft. Deliveries are scheduled between 2026 and 2035 under the finalized agreement. Ethiopian Airlines announced an order for 9 Boeing 780-79 Dreamliners. The African carrier is already one of the largest Boeing 787 operators globally. Ethiopian Airlines currently operates a substantial Boeing 787 fleet serving routes across Africa, Europe, Asia, and the Americas. That is at least 124 Boeing 787 Dreamliner aircraft announced in early 2026. This total includes firm commitments from Delta, Sun PhuQuoc Airways, Air Astana, and Ethiopian Airlines. Additional option rights could push totals significantly higher if exercised. These deals are part of Boeing's strong start to 2026. The manufacturer secured 107 total aircraft orders in January 2026 alone. This represents one of Boeing's strongest January performances in over a decade. The pattern highlights why airlines often lean toward the Boeing 787. The aircraft is optimized for high-frequency international routes and point-to-point networks. This lets carriers open new, long-haul city pairs with lower operating risk. Airlines can test new markets without committing to the larger capacity of an A350. The A350, meanwhile, continues to attract airlines focused on capacity and ultra-long-range capability. In February 2026, Air Canada disclosed an order for 8 A350-1000 aircraft. This reinforces the jet's role on premium long-haul routes and replacing older wide-body aircraft. Airlines are continuing to take deliveries and expand fleets built around the A350. Multiple carriers are introducing the newest A350 variants into service. These orders reinforce the broader industry split. Airlines prioritizing maximum range, cargo capability, and flagship routes tend to favor the A350. Those focusing on flexible network growth and lower trip costs increasingly gravitate toward the Boeing 787. In other words, airlines are not simply picking between two airplanes. They are choosing between two different long-haul strategies. After years of production pauses, certification, scrutiny, and financial pressure, Boeing's flagship widebody is seeing renewed demand. Airlines are expanding long-haul networks as international travel stabilizes and grows. Large carriers like Delta are modernizing fleets with fuel-efficient wide-body aircraft. Emerging airlines in Asia are making bold wide-body bets on future growth. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner offers 20 to 25% better fuel efficiency compared to older wide-body aircraft. This translates directly to lower operating costs for airlines. Reduced fuel consumption also supports airlines' environmental sustainability goals. The Boeing 787's advanced composite materials reduce weight and maintenance costs. Improved cabin humidity and lower cabin altitude enhance passenger comfort on long flights. Airlines can operate the Dreamliner profitably on routes where older widebodies struggled economically. The combination of efficiency, range, and passenger comfort makes the Boeing 787 highly competitive. Delta's order specifically targets the Boeing 787-10 variant. This is the largest member of the Dreamliner family. The Boeing 787-10 offers maximum passenger capacity with excellent fuel efficiency. Delta will use these aircraft to replace older Boeing 777 and Airbus A330 aircraft. The newer aircraft provide better economics while maintaining or increasing passenger capacity. Sun PhuQuoc Airways and Air Astana selected the Boeing 787-9 variant. The Boeing 787-9 offers slightly longer range than the Boeing 787-10. It is ideal for ultra-long-haul routes with moderate passenger demand. The Boeing 787-9 serves as the sweet spot for many airlines' long-haul operations. Ethiopian Airlines operates multiple Boeing 787 variants, including the Boeing 787-8 and Boeing 787-9. This demonstrates the family's flexibility across different route requirements. Boeing's Boeing 787 production continues increasing toward target rates. The company aims to reach 10 aircraft per month in 2026. Medium-term targets call for 14 aircraft per month. Long-term plans envision 16 aircraft per month as demand supports higher production. Boeing invested over $1 billion in expanding South Carolina manufacturing facilities. New production capacity supports planned rate increases. The expanded facilities create jobs and enable Boeing to meet growing demand. Global wide-body demand is recovering as international travel normalizes. Airlines are replacing aging wide-body fleets with modern, efficient aircraft. The Boeing 787 and Airbus A350 compete for these replacement orders. Boeing's early 2026 success demonstrates strong competitive positioning. The Boeing 787's established service record with over 1,200 aircraft delivered provides airlines confidence. Airlines know the aircraft's performance, maintenance requirements, and operating economics. This reduces risk compared to ordering entirely new aircraft types. The A350 entered service later than the Boeing 787. While the A350 offers impressive capabilities, airlines have less operational history with the aircraft. Some carriers prefer the proven track record of the Boeing 787 when making billion-dollar fleet commitments. All of these trends favor the Boeing 787's sweet spot. That explains why Boeing is winning these particular competitions. It does not mean the A350 is failing. It means each aircraft is finding its natural market.